It is now 2:07. Yeah, that's a problem because we did barely anything. We're supposed to get out of here on Saturday. I don't know if we're gonna make it. I'm back here this week on the Undammed River, the third sister of the three sisters. Last time I was here in early April with Max, and we did a very small little section at the beginning, so now we're starting from much higher. We've got a nice little group with us. Charlotte and Rosalie are back with us here. We are going to be paddling white knuckles. We're all outfitted for the three of us for the next 4 days. And with us we've got buddy Julian and his two kids, Isla and Oliver. And good old Pierre is back with us this week on the trip with Hélène, so we're in for a treat. Coming to our first real obstacle here. It's been a pretty rainy season so far, so the water's nice and high, which I tend to enjoy. But now all the classifications are a little off, if you will, so gotta make sure we scout everything properly. There's a good class 2 on the other side of this little rock there that's very probably easily doable. The problem is what comes after is a ledge level 4, and if anyone dumps because of this one here, and there is a good amount of waves there, so you know, dumping is a possibility. The challenge we have is then it's really unsafe to swim after, and more importantly if a canoe or anyone goes down that thing, the ledge on the other side, it's going to be an issue. So we're gonna line behind us, come around, and then just paddle to the portage and hop over the ledge, and should be pretty easy going actually. Better. 300 meters just in front of us right now, we have another class 3 called the Canoe Eater. So with a name like that, we're gonna have to go scout it. From what I'm seeing down here and from what I saw standing up on top, like just standing up in my canoe and just scouting from the top, I think it'll be pretty fine. This to me looks like a technical class 2, I would say. So it's marked as a class 3, but I'll double check up there, and then we'll go from here. So gonna give me a couple of good strokes. Let it ride, let it ride. Okay, paddle hard, paddle hard. Paddle. Perfect. left right here. That's where I want it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. That's good the weights right now. We're good.
Yeah.
Paddle forward, man.
Alright. I'm dying.
That's it. Great. Good. We did it perfect. We didn't hit a rock.
Are we going up or down?
We're going up this way. So we're here now. So we're on our way.
And where's the campsite?
On the other side. Okay, let's keep going.
Right.
Tap paddle hard.
Yeah. I got some. I'm stuck. I can't see. My knuckles are down. I can't see. My knuckles are down. I got blinded. I got blinded.
Okay, we're still in. Okay. Shower that part, paddle to your left rows, paddle to your left rows. And paddle hard. Okay. We just gotta stay up.
Oh, fudge! Look at this!
That's okay, paddle backwards. Okay, now forward. That's it. Okay, we gotta go. Gotta keep that thing straight. Keep that thing straight. Good? Okay, we're gonna go empty the boat. Whee! Okay. Get out of the boat.
This is.
Woo! That was great. So I think with the water of the level of the water, all the class 2s are 3s and all the class 3s are well, they're big 3s. So so Pierre-Antoine and Hélène ended up swimming on the last one because they filled up like us, and then, you know, they just didn't manage to get out. So I think we're going to be filling up quite a bit coming up as these rapids are going to be I'm expecting for them to continue to be pretty high volume. But that's, you know, there's something fun about big rapids. It's a bit of a long day considering it took us about 7 hours to get to the put-in from 5 a.m. We got to the put-in at noon. It's certainly a bit of a long day, plus trying to do 16 kilometers on the water and hitting all these rapids. We're hoping to sleep at kilometer 49 tonight, but we're not sure if we're gonna make it. So what we ended up doing is, right now it's 5 o'clock. We told ourselves whatever happens by 7 o'clock, we want to be at camp. So, you know, we're doing about 64 kilometers, I think, of the whole river. So that's about 16 kilometers a day, 4 days straight. Not big days necessarily, but when you're constantly being stopped by rapids like this, it does slow you down. And today is like a significant chunk of rapids. Paddle, 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 paddle. That's it. Slow it down, slow it down. Nice. Yeah, a couple of good hard strokes here. Nice, very nice.
Eddie.
All right, another one for the books. Much simpler. Got a couple of things to avoid. And yeah, so Whew. We were really hoping to make it to kilometer 49 today, but we were we're so tired from the ride, and it's already 6 o'clock, so we're not gonna make it. So we're looking for options now, starting now. But before any campsites, we still have 2-3 obstacles like this to pass, and maybe a portage. Long day, long day. It's time to find camp. All good, all good, all good. There we go. Okay, forward. That's gonna be a rock. That's it, we did great. We finally made it to camp. It is 8 o'clock. The girls' shelter is put up, the main tarp is put up. And I just managed to change. I didn't even have time to pitch my tent yet. It's been a bit of a chaos since we've been here, but we're slowly kind of getting our feet underneath us. Didn't quite make it where we wanted to go, but we made this little campsite. We made this campsite work for us, although it's a little tight and not ideal, but at this point, we all agreed that it was a good time to stop and make sure we take care of ourselves, because we still have 3 more days to go from here. We'll have to catch up on the kilometers tomorrow, but I think a lot of the technical side of the river is, at least we did take a big chunk out of it, so we'll be able to hopefully travel a bit more. At the same time, the rapids were super fun. I'm super excited that we did all of them. It was absolutely amazing to be back on the water. The girls did fantastic. All the kids did great, because it is a big day for them. And everybody did fantastic. So now that we're here and the kids are all set up and taken care of, now I'm gonna start cooking and hopefully have some time for myself after.
Good night, Oliver.
It's 10 o'clock. Everyone is dry. Everyone is fed. Everyone's in bed. So that means I get to take care of myself now. And for tonight, what that means is setting up my hammock finally and just crawling into bed, because tomorrow is going to be another big day. And today was a huge day with the travel and everything. So good night, everybody. I'll see you in the morning. The elixir of life, my fuel for all my sleepless nights. For whatever reason, Rosie had a pretty rough night, some night terrors, I think, and because we're not sharing a tent, that makes it way harder for me to manage. I had to sit outside the tent for her in my underwear, getting bitten by mosquitoes for like an hour as I was waiting for her to fall back asleep, and then a lot of back and forth in and out of the tent. It's nice and early. It's about I think 7:30 now, 7:47, so we're still doing pretty good. I kind of wish I had a better sleep, but it is what it is. It's threatening to rain on us today as well. The good time, the sun's supposed to show up tomorrow, so we were looking at the map last night. We realized how much harder what we did is or was compared to what's to come, especially considering we had all the traveling to get up here. So today should be fun, a little bit of white water, but not too crazy. hopefully we'll be able to get into camp around 3 or 4 o'clock and just kind of have a bit of a restful night. But before we can do that and before we can rest, we gotta hit the water and paddle another 20 kilometers, give or take. So let's go.
Let me touch it. No, it's fake.
Yeah, you want to touch it?
Can I have it? Please. After. Smile!
Look at you go.
That's Kevin. Can I re-hold him after?
Of course.
No, all
May
of
I?
it? No.
I'd like to face my fear of holding a snake. God. Wait, watch out, buddy. Watch out. Don't. Yeah, there we go. What's the...
It's Kevin.
Hold him right.
Say hi, Dad, to Kevin.
Ah! Okay, here we go.
He is a twirly snake. I found 3 of his sheddings. And he's big, huge. He can't bite because he's a
That's not
poison
bad.
snake.
Look at me go. Yeah.
Check me.
No, let me. Okay. Well, turns out the weather turned on us, so we're gonna have to wear a little sunscreen. It was supposed to rain. Now the sun came out, so what a beautiful day. Oh, we had a much later than I expected. It's 10:23. We're on the water. We were hoping to get in the water much earlier, but just didn't work out because we were tired from yesterday, which is fine. We have about 20 kilometers, I think, to do today, because we do have to catch up the last 4 kilometers we didn't finish yesterday, give or take. And we've got right off the bat a couple of class 1s, class 2s, class 3s, a portage, and then it should be a lot easier to navigate after. But I'm excited to be in the whitewater when the sun's out and it's nice and warm, because we're gonna get wet again. More.
Bring your
I know,
canoe,
just stay down.
bring your pack.
Whoa! Little slip. Okay. So there's the big class S4, S5. So those are ledges, level 4 and 5 at the top there. And then below is a pretty nice size class 3, like good wave train. There's a couple of holes that we're gonna wanna avoid because nothing will really stick us, but we'll definitely fill up. And if we fill up on the first hole, then coming down on the second hole, we might end up in a place where we don't want to be. So gonna have to navigate around that. And considering the size of the waves and the size of the holes, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna portage all the gear to the end, and we're gonna run this empty boat. Before we hit the rapid here, figure we need some fuel. We've got ourselves a really nice spot here on the rock. You can see the beautiful falls behind me. Got a nice little pool for the kids to swim. We're not making a ton of progress so far, so it'll be interesting to see how far we make it tonight. Time will tell, I guess. And we start strong. Strong, 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 strong. Strong, strong. Okay, so that's the first little thing.
Yeah.
Keep paddling strong. Keep paddling strong.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay, good. Paddle hard.
Yeah.
Woo.
Man, that's super scary.
There's more. There's more. One more.
Yeah.
It is now 2:07, and yeah, that's a problem because we did barely anything, and we still have 3-4 good rapids ahead of us. Yeah, we're supposed to get out of here on Saturday for a 4-day trip, but I don't know if we're gonna make it.
Because Rizzy thought was here.
R1, so that's a
R1.
class 1. So
Yeah, and then we go through an R2-ish 3. And
So we passed the other 3?
so look, yeah, we passed these
Okay.
guys. It's R1.
We got hit! We got hit! Woohoo! Is that on you?
apparently it's afternoon nap, but I wasn't invited. That's all right. It's gonna be a rude awakening when I hit that first wave on the next class 3 if they're asleep. What a beautiful day to be out here. Although we haven't managed to travel as much as what we wish we have. That's just how it goes when you're out on these expeditions or these trips. And learning to stop fighting it sometimes is the key, and just kind of let things go the way they're supposed to go so that you come home safe. In whatever time the river tells you you should go home. You don't get to overly control everything here.
We're going sideways.
Yeah, we kind of are going sideways.
Dad, is it normal that I like eating the lip balm?
Yeah, it does taste good, eh?
It has an oddly good taste.
All right, much better now that we're finished with the big obstacles. We just ran a couple of class 1s, a class 2, class 1, class 2, and now we're gonna be in Swifts for a while. So we're making actually really good travel now at this point. It's in the last hour, we've done 6 kilometers, which is pretty good. I was hoping we could make it to the camp we were supposed to make it at tonight, but the team is a little tired, and I think they're really hoping to bang on a good night's sleep and a good rest tonight, which is totally fair. Plus it's beautiful, so they'll be swimming. So we're just coming around to our campsite at kilometer, I would say 39. I was hoping, like I said, that it was we were supposed to go to kilometer 36. So just 3 kilometers behind, and if that's what the team wants to do and they want to enjoy a little bit more camp life, especially on a beautiful night like this, so be it. I think it'll be great. It makes no difference to me. So let's head on to camp, and it's going to be nice to swim. It's going to be nice to just rest a little bit, but mainly swim and wash the day away.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, team! Woohoo!
Oh, you don't. We need more. Fire! These were regular buns once upon a time. They've been flattened by the travel. Little sauerkrauts, cheese curds. All right, let's see.
You gotta ask, is it cool now? I don't know.
Dad, you have a Baron.
Nope. Show me your card, Rose. Okay.
Let's compare cards then. Discard, or like put your card down. You can't use it anymore. Fudge! The third round too!
Look at the work of art of this thing. And that was not there earlier.
No.
We've been walking through this. This is like in 2 hours.
Yeah. You gotta come out and see this. Where's it attaching to the ground? I didn't see that. Oh, I see it now.
Good morning. So I figured this morning I'd show you how I pack my boats with all the gear and how I set up the kids in there so I can go on whitewater trips with 2 of my kids, all of the gear that we have for 5 days. First thing first, canoe of choice is the Canyon Esquiff canoe, 16 foot 5 inches canoe. The way I have it set up is I sit at the bow here. I've got thigh straps and pads here set up, and we paddle it essentially in the reverse mode. It's a seat for one of my daughter here at the front, and then I add a second seat just after the yoke here to have the second person. Right behind Charlotte here, I take my 120 liter MEC slug and I put it standing like this here. This will have all of our shelters, our camp chairs, our camp table, our sleeping bag, our sleeping pad. Everything that I don't need in the daytime that I want to keep dry is in here for camp life. Second, I have this 50 liter dry bag backpack from Sea to Summit, and this one will fit underneath Rosalie's seat right in the middle. Just stuff it underneath there, and that has all of our clothing and camp shoes and everything that we'll need again at camp that I don't need access to during the day. All the way behind my seat here at the back, I have my 60 liter barrel with all of our camp kitchen and all of our food 4 or 5 days in here, and I squeeze it in between my float bag and my seat. At the back here, I've got my orange bag, which is essentially my emergency kit bag. I've got all my water filtration device in there, first aid kit, sunscreen, repair kit for the canoe. Everything goes in here, and I want it accessible for me at any given time. At the back here, another small dry bag here, 15 liters from Sea Line. This is my day bag. In here I'll have our rain gear, our snacks for the day, and anything that small that you want accessible. I typically just tie it right around the yoke in front of me so it's quick and accessible. Because I film, I've got my pelly case that's just going to be at my knees in front of me. I've got my map case that I strap onto my pelly case here so it's nice and accessible so I can follow as we go. I'm going to have a bailer as well just by my pelly case at the front so I can bail the canoe as we go, especially after rapids. We tend to fill up quite a bit. And then my spare paddle is usually stuffed in between my float bag and the side of the canoe on the side here at the back. And lastly, we've got different loose ends like my helmet that again I keep just at my knees here. Got my water bottle that I personally clip at the back. The kids usually clip their water bottle wherever they have room at the front. My life jacket on me at all times. We're good to go. And this setup here easily takes me for 5 to 7 days of a whitewater river trip. And I could probably make that go longer, but that would mean a lot more dry food instead of real food in the barrel.
And then there's me, who checks that Marty didn't forget anything.
And for today, we've got 20 kilometers to paddle, most of which will be flat. We've got 4 rapids, all class 1s and 2s to paddle, so we should be able to just run and gun in my opinion. So that's really nice because that'll make us move fast. And then right at the end of the day, we're gonna have to portage over Grand Chute, over High Falls, and that's a 1.3 kilometer portage. And let's just say we're not geared up in a lightweight matter to do those kinds of portages. We're just happy and grateful for the beautiful day as we're going to be slowly paddling down this beautiful river. The Undammed River so far has been, you know, for having paddled the Noir and the Coulonge and now the Undammed, which are considered all three the 3 sisters. They're 3 tributaries to the Ottawa River flowing from Quebec into Ontario essentially on the Ottawa River. And for having paddled all the other 2, I think that's one so far, at least at the water level that I have been paddling it right now, it's definitely the most technical in terms of white water. I would say going down the Undammed has been more challenging to do so compared to the Noir and the Coulonge. But for if you have a little bit of experience, if you've been paddling, or if you've graduated from the Noir and the Coulonge before, the Undammed so far from kilometer 64 down, the stretches of rapid have been absolutely amazing. Some really fun long rapids. The scenery is also beautiful. The topography around here is great. We've got some beautiful features coming up ahead, like High Falls is just gorgeous. We've got some nice cliffs coming up as well. So all in all, just a pristine river. And what's interesting about this one as well is that it's one of the very few rivers that you'll have in Quebec that you can paddle that is completely not dammed. There are no dams that controls this water here, this river, which allows you to paddle it pretty much year round based on just a regular water flow and everything.
We got some small bumps. Small bumps. It's starting to get a little wavy. We're going up and down slowly. Now we see some rocks. A bit weird, but okay. We see some rocks. I mean, oh wait, that's a ledge. Never mind. So we see some nice rocks and paddling. Now we kind of got down and I got wet. Of course I get wet all the time. Wet. Can we play the game?
Yeah. Okay, I start. Paddle.
Peach. Peach.
Say something really
Far right, in.
All right.
Paddle, 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 paddle. Draw, 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 draw. Good.
There's a rock in front of us! No! Oh, yeah! Dad, you should pay attention.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Paddle, paddle, paddle. Yeah! Woohoo!
Paddle! 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 Hey! Woo! We made it! We made it!
We found ourselves a really nice lunch beach here. A nice little Swifty class 1 here on the side the kids are swimming in. I'm gonna go for a duck as well. Had some nice sandwiches and we got a coffee. Lunch coffee, that's the way to go. Most people might be shying away from this when it's this hot, but I like it. I don't mind it at all.
Grab it back. Go one at a time, okay? So I go and I tell you when to go. All right, go.
Good!
Go.
Good!
Good. Okay, we're gonna go up first. Good.
We just spent the last hour and a half to 2 hours raft up, taking it really easy. The current of the river was just taking us down easily enough that we didn't have to work too hard to make progress. But now we've made it to High Falls and probably the biggest obstacle of our whole trip, a 1.3 kilometer portage ahead of us. But before I show you the portage and we get into camp, I think we're due for a little drone edit.
Did you purposely do that, Dad?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought you did not purposely. You just faked it. I was like, holy crap!
You think I died?
Yeah, I just thought you just did it. I was like, holy crap! You were just like
Funniest thing with the bugs, I was like, yeah, same thing.
Portage done. We now have about 4 kilometers left with a handful of rapids to get to camp. We're gonna try to push a little further than we were expecting, just to make tomorrow the paddle out a little easier. Since we're already wet, we're already committed to all this, so. But one step at a time. It's 4:46. It took us an hour and 15 to get all our gear here, and then we've been kind of like organizing ourselves. So I think a total hour 45, hour 30 for the full portage. So that's pretty good.
Not wet. Go, go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We gotta stay dry, buddy.
I should have made you eat that.
No!
Sorry, no chicken back.
I didn't get wet!
Oh, we did good.
We didn't get wet!
We're finally past High Falls and the first couple of R1s and R2s after. I think it's called Rapid Walrus. And then we're trying to make our camp around kilometer 16. So we probably have 2.5 kilometers left so to get to it. So that's pretty good. It's only 5:15. It's fun to be back here. I was here with Max, my buddy Max Budnick, back in early April with our dry suits. I remember really enjoying this section of the river, so I'm excited to relive it again.
Now cross dry a little bit. Draw. That's it, that's enough. Woohoo! Cross draw. That's enough. Woohoo! Beautiful. What a nice lane. Woohoo!
I'm definitely gonna get wet. We don't believe I will get wet. No! Oh! No, I got wet. My foot is wet.
Paddle, give me some hard paddles. Hard. Quick. There we go.
You got what? In a little class one, you have to really work hard. Like you have to use all your muscles. And then like a class 4 or 3, like just relax. But in class 1, always paddle super hard and efficient.
Okay, you guys are gonna focus or not?
I am focusing. I was talking about my story.
Paddle.
Yo! This is not gonna end well.
Oh shit, hard.
No! Oh, yo!
Well done.
I didn't get wet! Oh, I got wet, darn it. I get one!
Draw. Good. Woo. Woohoo! Those were big waves.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Forward.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect. That's
it. Hey, stay in the middle row. There we go.
There we go.
And then that's the last one.
We're gonna lead it 7.
Hey, go, lead left. Okay.
No, it's...
Start paddle. Paddle left, paddle. We gotta get out of here. There we go. Quick.
Quick!
I want to go down the next one.
We're getting out!
Draw. Perfect, that's good. Paddle.
Paddle, 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 paddle.
Campsite is river left.
Perfect. Paddle, paddle, paddle. We did it, and we made it. After a 22-kilometer day today, a massive 1.3-kilometer portage, and kind of 2-3 pretty good section of white water. We made it to camp for last night. I am tired. It is 6:54. So now we're gonna set up camp and start cooking dinner. Let's go. Last night on the river, so tonight we're feasting. I've got bacon cheese pizza and T-bones. Pierre and Hélène ate dry meals the whole day, the whole trip. And it was all meals that they made themselves at home and dehydrated, but I happened to make one extra pizza. So we're gonna do a bit of a donation. I'm sure they'll be happy. I've got a donation. Bacon cheese calzone, baby.
Thank you, brother.
It's perfect time to eat now.
Oh, that's good.
It's not bad, eh?
That's good.
Enjoy. Now that I've fed everyone, I brought an extra night of food. That's why I had pizza tonight. I had some vegetables and all that, but I just skipped those out of laziness. But I've got myself some T-bones as well. So that's what I'm having. 22, yeah. Moment of truth. T-bone steak, baby. Oh yeah. Let's try the filet mignon side. Woo! Woo! A little, I would eat it way more rare usually, but it is the third night of a canoe trip, and this meat's been thawed out for 2 days, so. Kept cool in the cooler, but thawed out, so wow. Let's go. Steak number 2. Let's go. Two steaks for dinner and a show. A beautiful class 2 with a ledge over there. Just gorgeous. I needed this.
I think that my favorite part today was when we all ate lunch at that beach and we rafted down.
Oh yeah. Morning of day 4, and we got ourselves another beautiful day. About 16 kilometers to paddle today. No real major obstacles. We've got one more class 3 ahead of us. We're gonna have a 100-meter portage over a beautiful fall, and then a bit like a 30-50 meter portage over another fall. Both of those portages are really easy and well maintained, so that'll make it super fast. And we've got, like I said, about 16 kilometers to our takeout point where we're gonna be meeting up with the outfitter. Typically speaking, when you get to the Ottawa River, most people park their cars on the other side at one of the provincial parks, and you're forced to cross the Ottawa River into Ontario. But if you remember back in April when I did that last, it's a 2-kilometer crossing of a massive body of water, and it can get really, really, really windy. And I didn't want to risk the chance of being windbound and having to wait another day with the kids, because I knew I needed to get out. So I found another solution. The Des Moines Valley Guide outfitter who drove us up the river, he has a shuttle service from the opening of the Ottawa River downriver 8 kilometers to his place, so we don't have to navigate at all on the Ottawa River. So that's what's ahead for us.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. Woo!
I'm gonna bump you. Just push me.
Ah yeah, it feels delicious. I needed to do this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm mindful of the people downriver.
How's the ride?
Awesome.
We made it to Ryan's Chute here at the end of the Des Moines River. We only have about 6 kilometers left to hit the Ottawa River. I texted using the InReach our outfitter so that he can come pick us up. He's gonna pick us up in the pontoon and boat us all the way back to his place. So we got 6 kilometers to the Ottawa, and then he's supposed to pick us up at the mouth there. The kids are swimming right now. Everybody's just kind of taking a bit of a rest. Just gonna pack up the boat, and it's gonna be time to do the final stretch. If you made it this far in the video, you know it. You're part of the True Fan Club. I'm super appreciative of you. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Stay tuned for the next video. It's probably gonna be early, end of August, early September when I get to release this, maybe a little later. who knows? I'm not gonna put any pressure to it because I'm doing a 14-day canoe trip, fully self-supported with the kids. We're gonna attempt to cross Algonquin from west to east, following the entirety of the Petawawa River. So we've got a massive, massive trip ahead of us. I'm super excited about it. I'm very nervous as well about it. I want to make sure everything goes well. I want to make sure that everybody has enough fun in it. But that's going to be a huge trip for us, something that I've been looking forward and planning for a while now. So stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. It's not a photo, it's a video.
We had a great trip.
We had it.